had ever seen a company get caught in a scandal and wonder how they handle it. Well, recently, Bethesda, a major video game studio, found itself in hot water after a controversial post online sparked outrage. But instead of addressing the issue, they've stayed silent. Let's dive into why this situation has gotten so much attention. Before we go any further, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Now let's jump into what happened. Bethesda, known for hit games like The Elder Scrolls and Fallout, recently posted something online that many saw as mocking Charlie Kirk's tragic assassination. The post in question came from a Bethesda producer and seemed to trivialize the death of the conservative commentator. It was a scene from the game Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which had received positive reviews. Seen in the video, Indy pats a cat and says, "You don't care much about these fascists, do you?" And, as you can imagine, the internet exploded with outrage. They're similar to them of mixed in a outrage with the mixed in mid-call or similar to screenshots of the post quickly spread across social media, sparking widespread anger. Bethesda, however, did not issue any comment at first and deleted the post shortly afterward without any apology or clarifications. Not in a situation like this, the silence only adds fuel to the fire. Fans are demanding answers. They want to know if Bethesda condones this kind of statement or if it was simply the actions of a rogue employee. So far, there's been no response from the company. The death of Charlie Kirk shocked the political world, with many mourning the loss of a prominent public figure. Kirk's killing on September 10th, 2025 was a huge tragedy, especially considering he left behind a family. But while many grieve, others online have used his death to attack his legacy, with some even making light of it. That's where Bethesda crossed a line for many people. Now, Bethesda isn't some indie studio trying to make a name for itself through controversy. It's a huge, globally recognized company under the umbrella of Microsoft's Xbox division. So when something like this happens, it has far-reaching consequences, not just for the company, but for the Microsoft brand as a whole. The lack of a clear response has made the situation even worse. If Bethesda wants to keep its players happy, it must address the controversy quickly. Many fans, especially those who may have respected Charlie Kirk, find the mockery of his death disturbing grasses. And it's a time when politics should take a backseat to human decency. And this isn't the first time companies have faced backlash over comments made in response to Kirk's death. And teachers, artists, and influencers have lost their jobs for gloating or mocking the tragedy. But Bethesda, with its global reach, stands out because its actions or lack of action carry a heavier weight. Some gamers are even calling for a boycott of Bethesda unless the company issues an apology. Um, Many argue that gaming companies should stay out of politics and avoid commenting on tragic events that transcend political boundaries. So, where does that leave things? Uh, as of now, the controversy remains unresolved. Um, the post is gone, but Bethesda's silence continues to make matters worse. This is that fans are still wondering whether the company is ignoring the issue or if it actually agrees with the comments made. If Bethesda wants to prevent this from spiraling further, they'll need to speak up soon. They have to clarify whether the post reflected the company's stance or if it was simply, the view of one employee. Until then, the question remains: does Bethesda condone mocking the death of Charlie Kirk? And well, I guess we'll see how this plays out. All all of that. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.